Well, I'm not certain how this ultimately plays out, but one of the reasons why I think what's most important here is just the trajectory of margins and growth. And you're absolutely right, is the fundamentals have not looked good. This has been a downward trajectory, especially on margins. But to answer your question, what could reverse this ultimately is that I still believe, and this is going to be one point that's going to be hard to probably shake me from. I want to be a level-headed in all this, but I still think traditional auto is in a tough spot. Ford's their E division's losing $35,000 on a car. They're just ramping up on there. Tesla's making $10,000 per vehicle. So to answer your question is, if they can continue to do what they're doing, being profitable at going after what I see as some large addressable markets around energy and transportation, storage, I think that the story can turn around. And so the Elon factor, agree. He's a wild card, but I think the markets that they're going after are so big that this company can continue to move higher.
Feeling disheartened by the recent plunge in Tesla's stock price? Don't miss out on this crucial analysis that could change your perspective and make you feel informed about your decisions.
For more on Tesla, let's bring in our Fast Money friend, Gene Munster, managing partner at Deepwater Asset Management. Gene, great to have you with us. We've been having a robust debate here on the desk about Tesla. Where do you think we are in the Tesla story right here, right now?
So right here, right now, we are challenged. The company's margins are going down a little bit more than what investors had hoped. That critical metric was EV gross margins ex EV tax credits. That came in at 19%. It could have been 20% based on some accounting of some advanced credits for manufacturing. We'll have to wait for the call, but that's an important distinction how people are going to view this quarter. If it could be a 20% number, investors will feel good. If it's 19, they don't feel good. So to answer your question, near term, they are feeling the pressure here, and it is impacting their business. And I want to jump back to an important point that Dan made about the cult piece of this story. And I think that is the reason why cult followings happen on growth companies is because a group of investors believe in where a company is going. So it's beyond the current quarter, to your point, Melissa. And I think that's really the hinge factor and going to be the X factor here in terms of how this plays out. If, in fact, they can proceed on their growth, we can talk about what that growth strategy is. I think that the stock moves higher, and I think that's ultimately, it's going to drive, I think, some of the Tesla bears mad here over the next couple of years, because there will always be this carrot out here because they're getting into some massive markets, always this carrot out there that Tesla is going to be able to turn the corner and really hit some new growth vectors.
Despite the debates concerning Tesla's Q1 earnings, there have been some good pieces of news for the automaker and its investors. The latest data from the Federal Chamber of Automotive Industries shows that Tesla once again led the EV charge in Australia, grabbing 4.5% of the overall market, and its Model Y falling just short of grabbing top spot in the overall SUV segment. There's no doubt that Tesla still leads the EV market, and while there may be recent distractions, it doesn't change the fact that other EV makers will struggle to even come anywhere close to what Tesla is doing. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tesla Tomorrow. EV sales in Australia have reached an all-time high, with full battery electric vehicles making up 8% of the overall new vehicle market in the month of April. According to the sales data from FCAI, a total of 82,137 new vehicles were sold in this month, a rise of 1.3% compared to the same time last year. Tesla by far led the market once again with 3,676 sales in April, which also happened to be the brand's biggest month of sales this year. The Model 3 also came in second in the passenger segment. So far this year, Tesla has sold 14,083 EVs in Australia, which exceeds its 2021 total national sales. What does the future look like for Tesla? Keep watching to find out. But before we get on with the video, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to keep up to date on everything going on with Tesla. Despite numerous macroeconomic headwinds, Tesla has reported a massive 272% increase in sales year over year in Germany, also in April. As Europe's largest car market and automotive center, Germany is often used as a bellwether for the broader European automotive market. Hence, as Tesla has continued to grow sales in Germany dramatically, it's also seen its European sales follow suit. According to the German car registry agency, Tesla sold a total of 2,420 vehicles in April, which is a 272.3% growth from just a year ago. This incredible sales success is on top of one of Tesla's most successful sales quarters in the country, demonstrated by the automaker's 4-month sales growth. Compared to the first 4 months of 2022, Tesla sales have more than doubled, up 109.2%. Reports from the car registration agency indicate that Tesla has continued its massive sales growth and has reached a new crucial sales milestone. Interestingly, Tesla also crossed the 1% market share milestone, accounting for 1.2% of all car sales in Germany for the month of April. The automaker had previously crossed this milestone, but with a 0.2% margin, and so this recent achievement could be one of the highest market presence the American automaker has ever achieved in the country. Tesla continues to dominate the EV market, and its sales figures have jumped so much that it now sells 2 of the world's top 10 best-selling vehicles. The Tesla Model Y recently became the 3rd best-selling passenger car in the world in 2022, falling behind the Toyota RAV4 and Toyota Corolla sedan. The Model Y came in 3rd place, with an estimated 747,000 EVs being delivered to customers. It trailed the Toyota Corolla with 992,000 units sold, and the Toyota RAV4 with 1.16 million units being sold. Tesla remains the global leader in EV production and sales, and not only have its cars set the technological standard for the industry, but so has the manufacturing processes inside the gigafactories. As a result, the company makes EVs at a higher gross profit margin than any of its competitors. However, amid the difficult economic climate, Tesla slashed prices across its fleet to spur demand, which sent its margins lower in the first quarter of 2023. Tesla has so far cut prices on some of its models 6 times this year, although lately it did raise prices for some other models in some markets. While many investors are not satisfied with the aftermath of this, the price cuts, in a way, could actually be working. Tesla competitor and automaker Ford recently announced that it would slash the prices of its all-electric Mustang Mach-E, and this could be done in a bid to keep up with Tesla's recurring price changes. For Ford, this is the 2nd price reduction of the year. In January, after Tesla reduced the price tag of its Model Y, Ford cut prices of the Mach-E range by about $600, down to $5,900. Although despite the changes, its CEO claimed that Ford won't pursue a price war. Unfortunately, this discount adds to ongoing costs for Ford, while Tesla is clocking record profits. Its EV unit alone lost a whopping $722 million before tax in the first quarter of this year. On the other hand, Tesla is expecting new products that could potentially cause its revenue to grow massively. Recent reports have it that Tesla has started testing CyberTruck alpha prototypes as it prepares for production. Several changes have been made to the Cybertruck to prepare for it hitting the road. The overall dimensions have been reduced, and Tesla has made various alterations to the exterior design. Many important details about the pickup are unknown, but it is reported that there are 3 variants which will be offered, the first of which has a single electric motor and a rear-wheel drive, while the other 2 versions will be all-wheel drive. Tesla has reportedly secured a large order of interior parts for the Cybertruck worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Reports from Korea confirmed a large order from Tesla for the Cybertruck. These reports claim that there have been progress towards bringing the electric pickup truck to production, with Tesla installing manufacturing equipment. The automaker even released rare pictures of the production line. The parts contract period is until 2028, and related sales are expected to reach 300 billion won. This is the equivalent of nearly $230 million worth of interior panels. Tesla already does a lot of business with automotive suppliers in Korea, so this might not be too difficult to pull off. CyberTruck preparations have been on hyperdrive lately, as pre-production nears. According to Tesla, the company will hold Cybertruck delivery events later this year. Elon Musk, in a way, confirmed this when he hinted of a Cybertruck handover, which will hopefully be around the end of Q3 this year. Musk stated that one thing he's confident of saying is that the Cybertruck is an incredible product, and he described it as a Hall of Famer, adding that a product like this only comes around once in a long while, and so people will not be disappointed at all. While there is so much to look forward to for Tesla, it's also important to stay cautious of the competition, as most analysis continue to point out. Chinese automaker NIO recently released its April 2023 delivery update, in which the company detailed the number of vehicles it delivered during the month. Notably, the Tesla rival managed somewhere around 6,658 vehicle deliveries during the month, with a total of 37,699 vehicles to date in 2023. Although this may not be so significant compared to Tesla's delivery numbers, it should be noted that Tesla has been in the EV making business for a while now, and NIO has only been at it since 2018. Therefore, comparing the two companies during their early days, NIO seems to be outmatching Tesla in terms of growth. However, one thing Tesla competitors can't match is the automaker's fan base. Tesla has been able to keep a loyal fan base despite the advent of new EV startups. According to a loyalty study out of the S&P Global Mobility in February, Tesla trumped all other automakers in terms of brand loyalty, and mostly improved loyalty last year. The automaker also won segment model loyalty awards, including luxury small utility for the Model Y, and luxury small car for the Model 3. And that's not all. S&P Global also analyzed 11.7 million new vehicle registrations in the US throughout 2022, and weighed when a customer acquired a new vehicle of the same make, model, or manufacturer as a vehicle they already owned. It found that Tesla won the top contest percentage and highest loyalty among other owners of electric vehicles. Looking forward to the rest of the quarter, Tesla will likely report even stronger sales in the coming months if the market continues to follow its traditional path. Analysts are also already expecting a slight rebound into May and June, which are typically better sales performers. How well do you see Tesla performing in the near future? Let us know down below, and if you want to know more about what Tesla's been up to over the last few days, go ahead and click on this next video on your screen. See you there.